Yo, welcome to Under the Influence Cocktails and Consciousness. This is a critical thinking platform where we talk about issues that are important to the black millennial and then some issues not so important to the black millennial. As we know, sometimes these issues are tough, so we handle them with a cocktail. This is your host, Caleb, and joining me, the lovely Ivory.
Hi.
There she go. All right. So, man, it's what, December 13th today, and the weather outside is frightful, but it's actually not snowing yet out here in the shy. It's actually raining on some weird shit. So that's what we got going outside. So we kicking it on inside, and we just we gonna do us a show today. But speaking of the weather, because it's supposed to be snowing, it's the holidays. Holidays give us that thought process where it's like everything's all sunny and shit. Like, well, like I guess not sunny, but yeah, sunny, like sunny and snowy. Like, you know what I mean? But like not hot enough to.
Metaphorically
Yeah,
sunny?
yeah, but not hot enough to melt the snow. You know what I mean? So like it's like sun
Oh,
up there, but like cold down there.
got
You know what
it.
I mean? Kids play around in the snow and shit. You got like stockings, Christmas trees, lights. You know, we got braces, house decorations and shit. It's that time of year, man. That's just how it fucking goes down, man.
Yeah.
But what Ivory and I were thinking about was the fact that our holidays really like cheerful and shit. I mean, I know it's a time to bring the family together, and I know it's a time to like give, and it's better. What do you say? Better to give than receive, and all that good stuff. But like, really, like, do you really have a good time on the holidays? So we're gonna try to tackle a couple of just little details and just give us our opinion. We'll give you our opinion on it. So first things first. Usually it's a time of the year where all the family comes together. That's adults and children. Children are already there. And usually children have a good time. You know what I mean? But the adults usually have to come from their many areas of life. You know what I mean? Different states, different time schedules, work schedules, passions. Shit, emotional feelings. There's a lot of things that goes into like coming together with the family. So like while we do watch TV, and watch movies and everything's painted like where everything's perfect, is it really the case? What do you think, Ivory?
Yeah, I think more times than not, it's probably not the average family holiday is not what is portrayed in, our favorite movies and our favorite commercials and all of these things, our favorite sitcoms that have like, these holiday shows where like, families come together and things are great. I think the average family probably doesn't experience that. And so I feel like what happens is that because we see these messages and we see these shows and these movies and these commercials and what I like to refer to as propaganda being placed upon us, we feel a pressure to like conform to that or to live up to that when in reality like we cannot control the families that we are born into, and we don't have power over what happens oftentimes in the holidays during the holiday season, given our family structures. So a lot of times you notice that a lot of people deal with like a lot of like depression or stress, and there's an increase in drinking through the holidays because like people who don't live in at home or they live away from their family, they think about, I gotta go home and I have to like probably deal with some things that I typically would rather avoid. Or if you do live with your family, you have family members who come over who you would prefer to avoid, or you feel like maybe you don't have the typical family structure, you don't engage with your family the way that like I guess the American traditional like 1950 structure would say we should engage with our families. And so we tend to feel guilty or feel bad about those things and feel left out, and so we drink or we avoid it. And so, yeah, like I think that those things should be talked about. Like it should be, we should start having real conversations around the fact that like holidays are not always what they seem or what they appear to be. Like it's not. What happens is that people make the best of what they have, But I think that there's always kind of like this underlining feeling of like, yeah, I don't have a family that I can go home to, or I don't have like a family that I actually like to go home to, or you know what I mean? Like those things are real. So yeah, I think that it should definitely be something that should be talked about more. Your holiday is what you make it, and it shouldn't be what society or what the media says it should be.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But speaking of holidays, I saw a funny video, a funny ass video. It was like a Thanksgiving video, I believe, and it was this kid. And he looked like one of the like kids that'd be like depressed and shit. They'd be in the crib and shit like fuck everything. And he was at the table sitting with his family, and like I forgot what somebody said to him, but he was like, "Okay, fine. I don't care if you guys are here." He flipped the whole table over with
Of
all
food.
the food and everything,
Oh
and he went
wow.
up and he just left, and nobody whooped his ass. And but you know what kind of family that was. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Shit, black family probably, motherfucker. You know that I spent all day on that okra, nigga. You gonna have to
Right,
get this
right.
work. But that shit was funny, man. So like, you know, have to say this though, it's universal, man. It happens to like the black community and everything like that because our Christmas is really a lot of times very interesting, you know what I mean? But that shit happens everywhere, everybody, because everybody's family is interesting, like
Yeah.
straight up. So this is like a universal topic here. We got guys, different issues, but different strokes for different folks.
Still relatable.
But on a good note, if you happen to be a play out there or a playette, and you're really trying to, come up or something like that, the holidays is a good time for you to go to that neighborhood bar or that bar downtown in your area, whatever fuck you gonna go. That hole in the wall, especially the hole in the wall, probably honestly. Well, I mean, I was in Kentucky. It was
They
very
make the
interesting.
best drinks.
They make the strongest
The
drinks.
best drinks.
Right, and that's the same thing. But the thing about it,
Right.
the thing about it is because people really, because of how they feel, like Ivory said, alcoholism is higher. People feel like, oh, they like, yo, they want a little piece of the part. You know what I mean? They want a little piece.
They want to feel like they belong to
Yeah,
something.
like they
Yeah.
belong to something, so they want to belong to you in that bed, and they like, all right, cool.
If only for one night.
If only for one night.
Another holiday pressure that I just thought about is like
Right.
when you on the opposite side of like the player is like when you're in a relationship and how maybe you just started dating that person in the summertime and y'all got together, you liked each other and you decided to make it official around the fall, and then the
Yeah.
holidays come up and it's like okay, it's always like that awkwardness of like, what does this person expect for the holidays? What is this, and like,
Yeah.
do we give gifts? Do we not give gifts? Do you bring them home to your family? Do you not bring them home to your family? Like, how do they like the holidays? Do they not like the holidays?
Yeah.
Like, those things are always kind of like awkward. Some people holidays are really important to them, and then some people it's not. And so, like, you really kind of have to figure that out. Um,
Definitely.
yeah.
And you can find who you're not evenly yoked with, because like if you're like one of them people, kind of like me, I don't know, kind of like me, honestly, who's like fuck Santa Claus and all that bullshit. You know how y'all feel, fuck all that, and then fuck the whole paganism of it. Jesus wasn't really born that day. You know what I mean? Like if you
How
want
you
to even
know?
get technical, how many people want to give to how many?
I
You
ain't
know what I
gonna
mean?
let.
Like you want to
I'm
go
just
there, sister.
playing.
You don't want to go there
I
because
don't
I will
want to take
bring
you down that
out my
road.
hotep and I will
I
bless you upon with my fingertips. And when you look at the pyramid that I have formed with my fingertips, I must muff you, my sister. Hey, word out there. If you come up to somebody like, hey, sister, and make the little Farrakhan
Grasp for the
grabs
fingertip.
to the fingertips, you get to muff them, man. We call it. I don't know if y'all,
No,
wherever
don't
y'all
not
from,
be
this
promoting
Chicago,
like
but
violence
you get a
against
muff for
women.
that, man. Like you know what I'm saying,
Muffing women.
muffing everybody. Everybody can muff. Look at the fingers. I don't give a fuck. Dogs get muffed.
I can't stand
Kids,
you.
no, but yeah, I definitely do agree with that. And you'll definitely see it come out because some people are like anal about the shit like no everything has to be and then that's I think that adds to the stress of it the holiday perfectionist.
Yeah.
It's like nigga at no other time in your life are you really trying to be perfect, but like when the holidays come, oh, you gotta turn that shit up because this has to be your memory. And so they go through they jump through all type of hoops. They trying to bring everybody together and stuff like that, and the shit usually never turns out the way they want it to. And then what?
Right.
I got an auntie who loves planning shit, man. She loves planning everything. And when you get there, people be looking around like, yeah, we doing this because Diana go off. Like, it's kind of like one of them feelings and shit. You
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, you have pressure to be smiling and shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then think about this. Your life or your family situation could be, it's shitty. Like, literally, the other 330 days of the year, 340, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, 320, I guess I'll have to go backwards. But then you're supposed to hit a switch and just like literally turn into like Pleasantville around the motherfucker. You know, everybody's supposed to be singing. Everybody supposed to have ugly Christmas sweaters on, or fucking hot cocoa with overflowing marshmallows and hot chocolate, and you know, a big old tree with a star at the top, and presents all around. Like, yeah, I mean, like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I feel you. Like that pressure to like make things
Singing
appear good.
songs and shit, and everybody got to know the words. I don't know the words.
Yeah, pressure sucks. It really does. Like I think that's a good word to explain it. Like everybody feel some level of pressure, whether it's like pressure to like not be like the family Grinch and like not want to mess with anybody, so you pretend like everything's good, or pressure in a relationship to like get like your partner a good gift, or pressure maybe with your kids to make sure that they feel happy and that they have like the toys that they want, or pressure to like make sure that everything is good. So like that's real. Like that pressure is like something else, and I think it's like while many people go about their lives kind of like not tackling like real issues head on and like breaking down things and like really trying to like work through issues, especially like family issues. I think it's heightened during the holidays where people really act like everything is good and nothing is wrong, and that's like stressful. It's like, listen, I'm not trying to sit up in here and laugh with you when like I don't like you, or like you have that uncle that show up with gifts that like nobody likes because he's crazy. Like those type of things where you got to pretend like everything. You know what I mean? Like that is like stressful. It's like, okay, I'd rather stay home. I like, especially I kind of like on one end, for people who live in different cities in their family, you kind of have like that balance of like, okay, should I stay here or should I go back? Like,
Right.
and then when you do go back to your hometown, you be like, I could have stayed, where I was. Or you give yourself a limit of like, all right, I'm about to go back, even though you're by yourself back in the city that you live in now. You prefer it as opposed to being around like your family, and it's like everybody's acting fake, or like it's. So yeah, the holidays suck for me. I never really enjoyed them. I never had good holidays growing up as a child, and didn't have it as an adult. I don't come from like a large family, and then we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so I didn't. It just wasn't really good holidays. And I will say, as of late, like the past couple of years, like we make the best of them, but I think the goal in all of this is just to create the holiday that you want for yourself. Do try as much as you can to block out the damn commercials and all of these things, the whatever comes up, and just create the holiday that you want for you. Like that's the best thing. And if all else fails, make you a nice strong cocktail
And go to the bar, right?
if you're above 21.
Definitely, man. And then, right? And then you gotta keep in mind, black millennials, you gotta buy black, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what I was gonna touch on before I go into that though.
Yeah.
Even though holidays have been terrible or sucky, people will continue to do this over and over and over again every year. Why is that? Because we have been conditioned, just kids, that if it gets cold outside, that means it's gonna be Christmas coming around the corner and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And rather you had a bad one, because if you had bad holidays, you always, some people have a tendency to be like, yo, I ain't gonna, when I get older, I'm gonna have great holidays. So they kind of make a push towards that. And if you had good holidays, 'cause, I mean, I had my Christmases were cool. You know what I mean? When I was a kid, my Christmases were cool. You know what I mean? I was one of the kids, I didn't really know what the fuck was really going on. I'm like, yo, all right, cool. I didn't believe in Santa though. I never believed in Santa. I was
You just knew
always.
you was gonna get a lot of toys and stuff.
Yeah, I knew fuck about it, man. Look,
Yeah.
I snooped around, yo. I knew where the closets, I knew where the fucking hiding spaces was, man. That motherfucking nigga. I was like, I bought in, yo. I'm leave out the cookies because I know how it go. Let's play the game. Like,
You
Tooth
made
Fairy too. I didn't
cookies.
believe in none of that shit. I was not. Look, I had a great imagination, but like it was inside of me. It's like I could certain shit look outside of me like, nah, it can't exist. Not for real.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like Easter Bunny, like, nah, man, nah, I don't
I will
straight.
say though, I mean, I am kind of sort of one of those people who like because I didn't have good holidays. I do when I do have children, I do want to. I don't. I'm not gonna raise my child to believe there's a Santa like a white fat man, but I want them to have good holidays and feel like they have a strong family unit. And that even when they become adults, that they know they can have something they can always come home to. Like, so I want my kids to feel excited and like, and that anticipation of waking up the next day and, and nice cooking and meals and music and things like I want them to have that experience because I think it's something to be said, if anything, about taking time to enjoy the people that you care about, and that could be anybody. I
Mm.
think that's the purpose of it at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, my thing is this, man. Wouldn't it be better to have? I mean, why? What I mean? That's how I know it's conditioned. Because wouldn't it be better like have a summertime with around your family or something like you could do so much different shit than literally coming in the worst time of the year.
Yeah,
Because flights, people always miss their flights and shit.
that's
People
true.
always get in accidents, come late. You
I
know what I
missed
mean?
my
All
flight
type of
one
stuff.
year. I remember
Yeah.
that.
I mean, look at Macaulay Culkin. I mean, what happened to him in Home Alone? I mean, that shouldn't
He
happen to
had a
nobody.
good holiday because he was
His holidays always suck.
he was able to like okay at the end it had the moral of the story. It was like he wasn't with his family, but like it was like he always had like these adventurous things going on and
He
like
had
as a
burglars
kid.
attack. Look, it's because the
But
point of
he was
view
having
is you was a movie. You was on the outlet. Like,
yeah, I
think
was
about it.
thinking
It's
like
like you.
it was always like this excitement and like he gets to trick people. And I think about the one where he was in the hotel and he was able to get like the pizza and the
Let
food
me
and
tell
stuff
you
like
what,
that.
man. Shorty would have got his
This is
ass
coming from a
killed
different
in
perspective,
real
I guess.
life. In real life, Shorty would have got killed. Okay, a long ass time ago, man. Come on, dude. Come on, Shorty. No, no, nigga. I'm not gonna trip on no marbles and how you do, man. Both of us. Come on, man. But yeah, all right. But yeah, man. So that's really what we got to say about the holidays, man. Oh yeah,
What
that's let
advice
me
would you give people to combat the holiday blues?
five ways to combat the holiday blues, guys. Real quick, 5 ways to combat the holiday blues.
Five.
Yeah, I'll give them 5 ways. Because
Okay.
I'm
Let
experiencing
me
this.
hear this.
Don't go with what you think should be. Go with what you want to be. You know what I mean? Don't if you feel like I really don't want to do this, but I feel the pressure of the moment or the conditioning or like the I'm supposed to do this because it's usually happened or pressure from my family. Then, but you really don't want to do it. Like it's okay to like spend holidays alone. Like, because what happens is a lot of times they always want to bring a big family together. You might not want to go with your family. You might have your own little thing going on, and that's fine to do too. You know what I mean? So don't feel the pressure going to do that. You know what I mean? Because you can see them another time. It's not. It don't have to be the holidays. It's not. It's not like they're gonna die on January 1st. You know what I mean? And so my second thing is get you some cocktails or cons or some good stuff. You know what I mean? Some consciousness. Get you some good stuff because you know you want to relax. You know what I mean? It's like a vacation. They gave you all these days off and shit, off from school, whatever you doing. You know what I mean? You got days off, relax. Don't be on edge thinking about what to do. So don't spend too much time thinking about it. Make a quick decision and be like, that's what I'm riding with. Another way, the third way is, don't don't get caught up into the materialism of Christmas. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people argue about stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because again, that's what they expect or what should be. Like literally, do your own thing. You know what I mean? If you do find that your views on certain things conflict with your partners or whoever you're dealing with, then man, look, then you know something. You know what I mean? But discuss it or whatever like that. But move forward. But don't let it be one of them things you kind of force into without a conversation. You gotta always practice good communication skills. You got anyone? Two left.
Those
Let's
are
give them
really
five.
good. and I would say too, like if you are, not with your family, you don't prefer to be with your family, but are you in a city where you don't have family around? Bring together like, 3 or 4 of like, your good friends or coworkers, and y'all have like a potluck and a BYB and enjoy each other's company. That always is like, good, because it's about being around people that you like.
Mm.
And so that's always helpful, just to kind of like create your own idea of family, and enjoy them. But at the end of it all, I would say just don't feel like you have to, like I like how you said, don't feel like you have to do anything that you're not comfortable with. Holidays is meant for like enjoyment. So even if you're enjoying yourself,
Cool.
yeah, that just made me think of a time when I had spent Thanksgiving here in Chicago by myself, maybe
Mm-hmm.
like 2 Thanksgivings ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the saddest Thanksgiving, but it was sad because I had took on like this idea for like what I thought it should be, and
Right.
I would like really was like feeling bad for myself. Like I was like, I'm gonna cook me a meal, and I was in the
All
kitchen
right.
cutting up like sweet potatoes, and I started crying because
Really?
I just kind of thought to myself like, this is pathetic. But looking back, I
Yeah.
think that like I was attached to like that I should have a family around me and I should have these things, when like if I would have just detached from that and probably like decided to just go over somebody's house or decided to invite people over, then I wouldn't have, like, you know what I mean. But I think I was like just attached to like, or
Yeah.
like being okay with being by myself, but I was just attached to like this idea of how it should be, that I end up feeling bad for myself, which is like, but I think everybody have those moments. You got, especially as a young adult, you're gonna have those moments, one or two times in your 20s where you be like, okay, this is different, and that's okay too. Shit, that's why I said make sure you fix you a cocktail if all else fails.
All else fails. I feel that. I feel that. Just keep it real decent, man. Keep it to yourself and figure it out, man. But lastly, do some volunteer work or something like that.
Oh, I like
Do
that.
some giving. You know what I mean? Go to a homeless
Yes.
shelter or a soup kitchen, or some type of provide some type of service for others who are
Yeah.
really really in need.
Really in
You
need.
know what I mean?
Yes, I like
And
that,
then you'll
Caleb.
definitely feel better. You'll definitely feel
You
better.
will put things into perspective for
Yeah.
sure.
So that's all we have for you on this installment of the Under the Influence Cocktails and Consciousness show. Consciousness now, right? But I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, and I'd like to thank you guys for subscribing, man. We got some new subscribers cracking. It's always cracking, so we appreciate that. Commenting, we appreciate the comments. We always try to hit you back as soon as possible. But until next time, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment box, man. Give us an experience or your perspective on this holiday thing. And don't forget to tune into the next episode of Under the Influence Cocktails and Consciousness. Until then, we're signing off.